gonna get you. Oh, hi, Jason from Ellerium Games here. Hi. As you can see, we've got Lords of Hellas. Game from Awakening Realms, designed by Adam Kapwinski and developed by, I'm going to say his name wrong, Marcin Svierkot. Lovely game. There's that lovely word again. I say that so often I'm getting sick of the word lovely. It's a bloody amazing game. That's what it is. It's the best game I've played all year. I am not joking. I got this at the start of the year from Kickstarter, and from start to finish, I've been absolutely impressed by every moment of it. The miniatures, the cards, the mechanics, the gameplay, the artwork. There is nothing has disappointed me in this. Even the fact that some of the miniatures were slightly bent, I couldn't care less. This game is phenomenal. I am like, you must buy this game. Let's talk about it. So basically it's a put your guy on the board, move them around, fight. There are several ways to win the game. You can hunt these beautifully designed models of monsters, so you can win by hunting through these big beasts. The first person to complete 3 of these wins the game. The other way is to erect a monument to the gods. These are modular, which is pretty cool. So they start on the board, and as the game goes on, you could basically build them up. That's another way to win. So you erect a god to the monument, and you defend the territory for 3 turns, so your opponent can't get in there. And the final way to win is by controlling 6 areas with these temples. Now, these are the terrain expansion. We got this specially as an add-on in the board game. In the base game, it comes with cardboard tokens, but just buy it. Don't argue with me. Buy the terrain expansion. It is beautiful. God, I'm so excited about this game. So yeah, basically it plays from, at the moment, it's got a solo mode in the back, 1 to 4 players. You all start off with a hero. The hero cards look like this. They've got a picture of the hero on the side. They've got their special ability, etc., and it tells you what model to take. And then you get your stat board, which you basically just, and then you get your army to go with it. You probably should get the right colors, but we just mix and match them. Once you've done that, you get yourself some lovely soldiers, or hoplites as they're called, and you stick them around. You've also got priests. You've got a couple of them, and that's it. Once you're all set up, you then are basically going to move you guys around the board, fight, create armies, have deadlocks, build temples to the gods, build statues to the gods, and just try and take over the game. I mean, this game is, again, phenomenal. The whole constantly watching the strategy of another player. You think you've got it sussed, and then they'll do something because you've got like event cards that'll change the game. You've got, if you can get blessings, they can basically swing the tide of the game. Blessings give you like special abilities. Let's see, you can go into combat with a player, and you've got these cards here. They've got a combat ability for when you're fighting a monster, and then they've got an ability for when you're fighting a human. So yeah, you have a action board, which I cannot find because I'm so hyped up at the moment. This one here, and it tells you what you can do each turn. You can do several regular actions, and then you can do a major action, which, there we go, it's gone, which is also represented on this card here. You've got your, these are your major actions, and then it's got a list of your minor ones you can do as well. The minor ones are, they're not actually on there, are they? No, the minor ones are not on there, they're on here, and then that's your major actions. You get little beaded tokens that look like this. They have a symbol on them. They will overlay the board so you can mark what you've done. Yeah. What can I say about this game? Like, without showing you gameplay, because it's quite a long how to turn and stuff, there's a lot of turns you can see and a lot of options, a lot of development in the game. The game starts very simple, and you'll be surprised how quick it can just turn into a total all-out slaughter fest, or it doesn't. Sometimes it can just be a board stall, and everyone's watching to see who can hunt the monsters first, who can get the statue rated. The other thing is the statues. You can get artifacts for the games. The statues all have their own special god ability. Getting them early on can be really powerful. Getting them late still is good, but yeah, that's that. The board is so colourful. I mean, you might not see it as well here, but just every area and the artwork on them. Again, the artwork on the monster cards. I mean, these are just the attack cards for the monsters, but they show the monsters attacking in different ways. And then you've got the actual monster cards here, which are really good. They have little zones for wounds, so as you go along, you'll create wounds, and then if you don't wound them, somebody else can, say you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you've not killed it, you've somehow ended the hunt, somebody else comes in, swings, get that last wound, they kill the monster, and they basically take the trophy, and each monster comes, again, with its own unique artifact. So yeah, without going into loads of detail about the gameplay, I mean, all I can say is buy this game. This game was the best thing we did on Kickstarter. We're still waiting on the 5-player expansion, extra miniatures, extra monsters, extra gods. But again, it can only add to the experience that is Lords of Hellas. It is phenomenal. I mean, You got Cyclops, Hydra, you've got gods, you've got heroes, you've got statues of the gods. It's just the best game ever. I would honestly give this a 10 out of 10 for gameplay. I know a lot of people don't like it because the game can turn quite easily, and people are saying, oh, hunting the monsters is really easy. Well, stop your opponent from hunting them. It's not rocket science. Get in there, stop them. Or you get in and kill them first. Race them. But I've won a lot of times just by erecting the god. I've won once by the divine of the temples, capturing the temples. So there are ways to win. It's not always, oh, monsters, monsters, monsters. No. Get in there, play the game. It's phenomenal. I give it 10 out of 10 all round. The other thing as well, what was really good is when they sent the Kickstarter through, it came through with Lords of Hellas. Also had my train expansion. We got a miniature for their upcoming game, Nemesis, which is just finished on Kickstarter. Again, when you see the quality that they send you, Nemesis was a snap Kickstarter. I just was straight on it, don't care, take my money. Like that Fry thing, have my money, sorted. Then they also sent you a freebie game called Siege Storm, which is a 2-player game. We'll review that at a later date. That's really good as well. All I can say is Adam is doing a phenomenal job with games, and I just hope he keeps the good work up. And I will say that's Lords of Hellas. Enjoy.